Peru, integral part of a vast continent still to be explored by many, offers a variety of riches, both cultural and physical. Situated on the west coast of South America, Peru lies just south of Ecuador and north of Chile. It is bordered by the Pacific Ocean to the west, and to the east by Colombia and Brazil, sharing the lush Amazon and its tropical climate. Between coast and jungle lie the Andes Mountains, or Sierra, home to the heirs of the fabulous Inca and pre-Columbian cultures. There is evidence of a highly sophisticated culture as one observes the Pachacamac Temple of the Sun and the Moon just south of Lima, the capital. Then south to the famous wonder of the world, Machu Picchu, hidden amongst the lush tropical growth to the northeast of Cusco, considered the center of the world for the Incas. As we travel south of the colonial city of Lima, once the headquarters of the Spanish viceroys sent to administer the new lands for King Charles V, we can appreciate the Pacific Ocean, the fertile valleys, and the long stretches of desert areas waiting to be irrigated and exploited by modern technology. A rich blend of cultures produces original music, dance, and some of the world's most renowned eating. After Paris and Hong Kong, Lima is considered the best gourmet delight. Peru's coast enjoys a benign climate with an average temperature of 72 degrees Fahrenheit all year round, with practically no rainfall and a balmy breeze off the Pacific. This natural phenomenon produces atmospheric pressure, holding the rain clouds behind the Andes. The frigid waters off the 2,000-kilometer coast have made Peru the world's leading exporter of fish. The lack of precipitation over thousands of years has also meant the formation of a desert coast. Nevertheless, Peru's greatest wealth lies in its mineral reserves. Despite the passing of time, the Andes continue to provide a wealth of minerals for the Peruvians to export to world markets. It is estimated that only 5% of known mineral reserves have been exploited to date, and new deposits are being discovered constantly. In order of importance, Peru produces copper, lead, zinc, silver, gold, iron, and other ferrous and non-ferrous minerals. With the advent of foreign investment in the early 90s, Yanacocha, a large gold leaching operation partnered by Newmont Mining of the U.S. and Minas Buenaventura of Peru, has made the country the largest producer of gold in South America. Peru will soon be amongst the top 3 producers in the world. Over $11 billion have been invested in less than 10 years, mainly in the mining sector. Antamina, a new open-pit copper mine in the northeast Andes, is the largest greenfield mining project worldwide at $2.3 billion. As we continue heading south along the Pan-American Highway, the principal link between neighboring countries from the south of Chile to the north of Colombia, we discover an area rich in iron ore called Marcona. Here during the mid-50s, an American firm that operated a concentrator and pelletizing plant for years developed an important reserve. Presently, the Chinese firm Shougang continues exploitation in the same area, exporting to China and other international markets. But the open-pit mine operated by the Chinese firm requires occasional costly removal of overburden to work new deposits, and a 15.3-kilometer conveyor belt is required to transfer 2,000 light tons per hour of mineral from the mine to the plant. Close to this mineral-rich area lie sand dunes, iolic deposits of minerals resembling the deserts of northern Africa. The massive iron sand body is located in the department of Arequipa in southern Peru, an area well known for rich mineral deposits. Geographically, the deposit is called the Cerro Blanco area, which translated into English means White Mountain. This feature is described as a massive elevated sand dune with an east-west orientation and situated in a valley. The concession covers an aerial extent of 9,400 hectares with sand body depth ranges from 800 to 1,800 meters. The main source of iron, titanium, vanadium in this massive sand dune are the mafic and ultramafic rocks generated by subduction process. These mafic rocks rose along the deep fault plains, along or near the plate collision zone, and were deposited in situ or along surface locations on Peruvian territory to be later eroded and redeposited under a most favorable situation dictated by prevalent geomorphologic environment, as well as tectonic influence on Andean terrains. So it is quite logical to assume that the quality of magnetite will be considerably better, and its volumetric percent will be higher from the surface towards the base of the ore body. Mining such ore body will not require massive capital outlay and commercial production, and sales can commence within a very short time frame. Infrastructures like roads, port facilities, and water sources are available for cost-effective development of this ore body. Off-the-shelf technology and equipment can be utilized, making the economics very favorable for commercialization. Marcona Mining and Exploration, a company with foresight towards the market's needs for raw materials, has chosen to exploit these sands rich not only in magnetite, the basis for iron ore, but a metallurgical complex of vanadium and titanium, two other metals that are of increasing demand on the world market. Working hand in hand with modern technology and finding the optimum form of processing the sands with a minimum of expense, Marcona Mining and Exploration plans on employing high-volume magnetic devices that separate the magnetite from the other minerals without leaching or flotation. Once separated, the mineral concentrates are ready for export to the world markets. Yields up to 66% in iron, 0.054% in vanadium, and 3% of titanium are anticipated due to the application of modern technology. The area has the advantage of being distant from the populated areas, but near to deep water ports along Peru's Pacific coastline. The benign climate in the area, with a mean temperature of 68 degrees Fahrenheit all year round, with no rain nor gusty winds, means light clothing and uninterrupted working conditions, as well as inexpensive building materials for work areas and storage. The geographical location of Peru, its strategic position in relation to Asian markets, principal consumers of iron ore, makes it an ideal location for this project. As worldwide demand continues to grow for steel and other rare metals, Marcona Mining and Exploration, a company contributing to the development of Peru with high technology, offers a magnificent opportunity to the investor at a most opportune moment.